Heights game, and best luck to your team.
Thanks for the invitation, Pat. Appreciate it. Glad to be here this evening.
You bet.
Good evening. I'm Ed Gore, and I'm here with the president of Siena Heights College, Dr. Artman. Dr. Artman is in his first year at Siena Heights, and we welcome you to the community.
Thank you, Ed. Very pleased to be here.
Tonight is one of those kinds of settings where a new president steps in and all of a sudden you realize there is another college in town and a great rivalry tradition. What is outstanding in your mind about that kind of relationship?
Well, I think it's wonderful to have two great liberal arts colleges in the same town, and Adrian's very fortunate, and we appreciate the support we get from the city as well. But Adrian College and Siena Heights have good missions where we care about our students, and this is just a great rivalry to have a chance for students to compete at their best and see who comes out on top.
All right. What are some of the strengths Siena Heights College has to offer a high school student? Why might they pick Siena Heights to come here to college?
I think there are several reasons, Ed. Probably the most important is a student who wants a personal attention and a value-centered education. The heritage of the Adrian Dominican Sisters here presents us with an opportunity to educate students in a Catholic tradition and in a very intensely personal way. We have an outstanding faculty who care about our students, and our students do very well in the workforce when they graduate.
Great. Now, I know you've been real busy kind of getting acclimated to the college and the community, but you take a little time to play some racquetball now and then.
Yes, that's my stress reliever, to get a chance to play a competitive game of racquetball and swim a little bit if I can't get a game up. So I enjoy that very much.
All right, Dr. Artman, thank you for being with us tonight, and we wish you the very best here at Siena Heights.
Thank you.
Well, we'd like to thank Dr. Stanley Kane from Adrian College, and of course, President Rick Artman from Siena Heights College for being our halftime guest here at Lenawee County Sports. And tonight's game has been brought to you, or is being brought to you by Family Productions of Adrian, and is sponsored locally by the Decor Center Incorporated, the specialist for all your decorating needs. By Free Life Rally. Don't miss seeing the world's strongest man set a world record this Friday night at Bethany Assembly of God Church. And by Town & Country Kitchens, for the kitchen of your dreams, offering Marilat kitchen cabinets. And by Jackson Community College, offering classes in Adrian and Tecumseh. By your Subway stores on North and South Main Streets in Adrian. Subway's the place where fresh is the taste. And now let's go over to our halftime statistics. Here's Jane Ream.
Adrian, Douglas was 7, Campbell was 7, Francis was 6, Zernkow was 6, Pangborn was 6, Boring was 4, and Wush was 3. For Siena Heights, Bogan was 16, Sanford was 7, Williams was 7, Detling 6, Salenbine 4, Bryan 3, and Worthy with 2.
All right, Jane, thank you very much. And it's a pretty tight one here, 45-39. The Saints went up by 7 or 8 points. The Bulldogs came right back and are making it close here.
You're right, Pat. The Bulldogs have done a good job in the first half, showing patience offensively in the half court when they've needed to. I think a little more patience, it would even be a closer and tighter game. But they were 7 for 8 from the free throw line, and I think that was critical to them staying in the game early on. Siena Heights, I think, maybe allowed Adrian into the game a little bit by getting a little bit less selective with the good shots on offense, and they didn't get a lot of putbacks. They came back late in the half and got into working a good half-court offense and showed some patience and discipline, and they pulled out, again, the 6-point lead.
No, I think that's going to be critical in the second half, especially for Adrian College to work that half-court offense and prevent the Siena Heights team, which can run the basketball, to prevent that transition game.
Adrian College has had 2 guys really carry a load of the offense, and that is Jason Boring and Mike Campbell, and that's been true all season. They need to get more people involved on the offensive end in order to free those guys up a little bit to do something productive inside, and we'll see how that develops in the second half.
All right, before we get the second half underway, let's check in with Cliff Washburn down to the court.
All right, thanks, guys. Had a chance to talk to the coaches on the way out of the locker room. Coach Smith basically was saying, hey, we need to take care of the transition. We got to stop their transition game. And Coach Riley, he said, man, we got to guard the perimeter. They've got 6 or 7 threes on them right now. And as you can tell right now, that's the difference in the game. Back to you guys.
All right, Cliff.
Appreciate Cliff's on-court commentaries there, Pat. Does a great job for us. But I think he brought out a good point that Buck Riley for Adrian College is saying that we cannot let them shoot the three. They have been deadly from three-point range, and they're not a particularly, Siena Heights is not a particularly good three-point shooting team. 34% on the season as a team, but they've blown that percentage away tonight.
All right, both teams getting ready to go here, second half, and it should be a good one all the way down to the wire, Ed. And when you get these two teams together, the emotional factor, you can throw the record books out the window.
Oh, it's good. It's a good crowd here for a Monday night too, Pat. In fact, I think right now we're practically standing room only. The pep band's cranked up. Players are getting ready for their last second instructions, and we're ready to go.
Buck Riley over there trying to pump his players up here. Take a look at some entertainment, some nice music.
It'll be fun this half, Pat, to see how much and how effective Adrian College is changing the defenses will impact this game. If Siena Heights continues to try to run and ramrod the offense down here without really taking a look at what Adrian College is doing defensively, they may actually shoot themselves out of the game and allow Adrian College to make a run.
All right, to start the second half, we've got Dennis Douglas, Mike Campbell, Dwayne Francis, Eric Zernikow, and Jason Boring. I'd like to recognize TCI Cablevision for bringing you the game tonight. Also, the People Channel and the Irish Hills Channel 5. Thanks to those cable companies for bringing this game to you tonight. And we're underway here in the second half of action. Douglas with the basketball for the Bulldogs.
Good man-to-man defense starting out here with Siena Heights. Again, pushing the Adrian offense way outside.
And Douglas trying to take it down low. He gets it back up top. Campbell, Dwayne Francis with it. They get it down to Boring. He goes to the basket all the way up, and it is no good. He missed the shot, tipped around, picked up by the Siena Heights Saints, Ryan Sanford.
Riley wanting the foul on that shot, but he's not going to get it this time.
Joe Bogan. Williams. Back up top. Bryant with a three-point shot. It's good, and that's what Buck Riley didn't want to see happen.
You couldn't be more correct there, Pat. They moved the ball around well that time, took that deep corner three-pointer.
All right, Douglas with it. Francis. Zernikow, top of the circle. Gets it down to the Boring, stolen away by Bryant. Here come the Saints. They don't want him to do this, and a foul going to be called on number 14. You see him right there on your screen, number 14, Dennis Douglas. He's a 5'8 sophomore from Pinckney. That's his third. That's the team first on the Bulldogs.
Douglas has done a nice job for him tonight. I don't think they want to see him get in too much more foul trouble.
48-39 is our score as Bryant takes a shot. Rebound comes down for Jason Boring. Outlet for Douglas. Up for Campbell. Zernikow with it in the corner.
Oh, they missed him wide open underneath.
He had the wide open shot, but didn't take
it.
Dwayne Francis on the near side as you get a good look. Zernikow. And on Salenbein, can't take it. Campbell from the corner, three-pointer, good.
Nice
and
shot.
Campbell answers with his own three-pointer, 48-41 at the 18:32 mark.
Good patience again by Adrian College offense to work the ball sideline to sideline.
Derek Bryant with it. Salenbein on the wing, taking it down on Boring. He goes to the basket. The basket will not count. And we're going to have a foul before the shot on Jason Boring, I believe, number 30, as you get a look at him. Kind of disgusted with it. So he picks up his first. That'll be the second team foul on the Bulldogs. Saints will play it out underneath their own basket. Joe Bogan. Here's a three-point try. It's no good. Rebound to Campbell.
That might be the first one they've missed all night.
Douglas with it. Francis. Boring with it. Top of the circle. Takes a dribble into the paint. Shot over Salenbein. It's good.
Siena Heights wanting the offensive foul that time, but didn't get the call. Nice, strong shot by Jason Boring. Again, only a freshman and the leading scorer.
2 Lenawee County products, too.
Yes, that's right.
JoJo Bogan with a basketball for the Saints. Bryant.
Adrian College showing their own man-to-man defense, keeping the Siena out there.
Sanford shoots, it's no good.
Shot.
Rebound to Salenbine, a fresh 35. Here's a steal, but stolen right back by Williams, but a foul going to be called on Boring, number 30, as he undercut Williams as he came out to get the basketball.
Well, it was a good, strong, aggressive play by Jason that time, but unfortunately it was a takedown from behind.
That's his second personal foul, third team on Adrian, as Bryant has the basketball. Almost stolen away. Sanford loses it out of bounds as he had it bounce off his feet. Zernicka was there to defend. And so the Bulldogs will get the ball back with 17:10 to play in the game. 48-44 is our score. Saints on top by 4. Douglas with it. Zernicka as they spread it out. Into Boring. Boring turnaround jumper over Williams, and it rolls off the iron. Salenbine gets the rebound. Up for Bryant. Sanford. JoJo. JoJo going to take it down to the paint. Pops over the outstretched arms of Douglas. And the rebound comes down for Jason Boring. Zernicka over the timeline. Last time down he had the open 3 but didn't take it. Campbell way up high. Coming down on Sanford. Passes it underneath to Douglas. Turn around. One-hander, no good. Rebound to Chris Williams.
Boy, he was there too.
They got to convert those. Bryant with it. Bryant tries the 3. No good. Rebound to Jason Boring. Outlet pass for Douglas. Here come the Bulldogs. Francis takes it all the way down to the baseline. Puts it up, and he is fouled.
Offensive. No, they're calling offensive.
Offensive charge. As you see on number 21, Bryant, or excuse me, Dwayne Francis. Let's take a look at the replay and see if we can see it. Here comes Francis down low.
Yeah,
they're going to call the offensive charge on him.
Yeah, he jumped right into the man that time, Pat. Nice camera work there.
Coach is up off the bench. They're having some discussion over at the scorer's table. Fred Smith and John Hartley. Now Buck Riley is coming over. I'm not sure exactly what the problem is, as both coaches come together with the officials at the scorer's table. As something, they're pointing up to the clock. I'm not sure what, maybe the clock has stopped.
Now they're coming over here to the
says 15:50
table.
And they're going to apparently change the time on the clock as the scores table now. They're going to change it to 16:07. As apparently the clock did not stop when it was supposed to, and so they're adding some time back on the clock. So we have 16:07 now on the clock. 48-44 is our score, as Bryant will bring it up for the Siena Heights Saints.
All right, here we go. Back to why we came.
Salenbine with it. Takes it all the way down, and Boring goes to the basket strong and puts it up and through. He just blew by Boring that time.
Yeah, it really showed a good, big and quick first step there to get by, and then it was easy after that.
Here's Boring now on the other end of the court. Here's the shot. It's up and good by Zernicka. 50-46, 4-point margin still. 15:35 to play in the game. Glad you could join us tonight on Lenawee County Sports. Pat Hayes along with Ed Gore and Jane Ream and Cliff Washburn. Here's Sanford. Oh, what a pass to Salenbine. He missed it. Williams gets the rebound. He puts it up and in, and he is fouled. Oh my, what a series of events. As that time, it was Detling getting a pass down to Salenbine. Salenbine missed the shot, but Williams got the putback. I don't know if we have that on replay. Let's take a look at it here. Here's Detling. Detling, reverse pass down to Salenbine. He puts it up. He misses it. Williams gets the rebound, gets possession again, goes back up and puts it up and in, and he is fouled. And he makes the three-point conversion back to live action as he made the free throw. Dwayne Francis was the one who committed the foul for Adrian College. It's now 53-46. Williams' third foul. And here's a steal by Siena Heights. JoJo 3-on-2. And we have a foul called on Dwayne Francis, number 21, as going heavily to the floor down there was Siena Heights player. That was, let's see, number 24. That is Ryan Sanford. Let's take a look at it again as Dwayne just pushed him to the floor. And the basket will not count, but a personal foul call against Adrian. And the Bulldogs want to call a timeout with 15:04 remaining in the ball game, with Siena Heights leading 53-46.
Pat, there was a situation where there was a definite advantage by Siena Heights, and they wanted that lob and the dunk opportunity. But when you get that player up in the air like that, he's very vulnerable, and doesn't take a lot of contact to land a man hard onto the floor. And it was hard from this angle to see how physical that foul really was, but the Siena Heights team got to their feet real quick, and the officials were right there to keep cooler heads prevailing. It could have been a serious incident.
All right, it's 53-46. 15:04 remaining in the game. As you take a look at the Siena Heights Saints bench, huddled around Coach Fred Smith. Of course, Fred is in his 10th season here at Siena Heights College. Buck Riley in his 13th season at Adrian College. So one of the keys here in the second half, Ed, 6 personal fouls called on Adrian, none on Siena Heights in the second half.
Well, Coach Riley's going to be pointing that out to the officials here, too, if he hasn't already.
I'm sure he already has.
If he hasn't already, the officials are looking at that and thinking, what do we do here?
Get a good look at Buck there and John Hartley as they've mapped their strategy out.
Yeah. Part of the strategy is saying, hey, guys, look at the scoreboard here. It's 6-0 on the fouls this half.
Bryant gets the inbound pass. Williams. JoJo got away with a walk. Puts the 3 up. No good. Rebound comes down. It's stolen away by Bryant. JoJo back to Bryant. 3-pointer. It's no good.
It's
good. It bounced in. Oh, my. It took about 6 or 7 bounces before it went in.
My.
It counts anyway. 56-46. A 10-point margin for the Saints. Zernicka with a basketball. Bangborn.
I'll tell you, if that 3-point shot's going to go, you know they can throw up about anything, Pat. It's going to go. Oh.
Here's a steal.
Not a good pass. Not a good pass. Too long.
Sanford. Here's Salenbein in the corner. Cross quarter to JoJo. Comes in. Passes off to Chris Williams. Shot from the top of the circle. No good. Rebound comes down for Campbell for Adrian College. Outlet pass for Douglas. Pangborn. Campbell with it. As the Dogs trying to get back in this, they trail by 10, 14 minutes to play in the game. Douglas works it around to the other side. Zernicka.
Good patience. 10 seconds on the shot clock.
And he takes it down to the basket. And he is fouled by Williams, number 44. And finally, they get a call. And Buck Riley is livid on the sideline.
And he's probably saying there were a couple more before that one.
Saying, why didn't we get some sooner than this?
Yeah.
Well, the Bulldogs will play it out underneath their own basket. Inbound to Boring up top for Douglas. Campbell. Jason Boring goes to the basket, fouled by Chris Williams, 44, and that was very obvious.
Yep.
So that's 2 0 as you get a good look at Chris Williams. He's saying,
Yeah. Nice move by Jason Boring to take him to the hoop. He's going to the foul line to shoot 2.
And this is where they can get themselves back in the ball game. They start making some of these free throws.
Well, Jason's the guy to get the ball to take it inside too. I mean, he is a down low player. He's already he is almost doubled the amount of free throw attempts as anybody else on the team. He's shot 140 free throws this year in a 78% clip. Nice form.
Here's Boring, makes the first one.
Nice touch.
As Todd Wesche checks back in the Bulldog lineup, replacing number 24, Eric Zernicka.
Jason's averaging 17.5 points a game, Pat. And that is just outstanding for a freshman in college ball.
Also averaging 8.8 rebounds a game, too.
Yeah, just excellent.
Second one's no good short. Rebound comes off to Sanford. Outlet pass for Bryant. 13.5 minutes to play in the game. JoJo Bogan. Chris Williams. Back up top. Here's a three-pointer from NBA range by Bogan. No good. Rebound comes down for Jason Boring. Outlet for Campbell as the Bulldogs come back down. Pangborn gets it down low. For Boring, he goes in on Williams again, and he puts it up and through.
Well, you know, he's gone up against Williams twice here in a short period of time and gets Williams in 2 quick fouls. And I think they ought to keep going after it because Williams is backing off.
Here's Williams going down on Pangborn. Can't take the shot.
Nice defense.
Here's Salenbine with a three-pointer. It's good. Jamie Salenbine from downtown, number 42. What a shot.
There's an answer for you.
It's back to a 10-point game, 59-49, 12:40 to play in the game. Bulldogs, Todd Wesche. Being guarded by Bryant. Almost stolen away, picked up by Boring. He's going to take it down. Off to Pangborn, off the glass and in.
Nice look.
Nick Pangborn, the 6'3 sophomore from Midland, puts it through.
Well, Siena Heights thought they had that steal, and they were ready to run, but the ball came back to Adrian, and they made easy 2 points out of it.
8-point ball game, 59-51. Oh, down to Williams, the lead pass in and out of his fingertips. Oh, my, you don't see those too often that are missed.
That's right, Sanford saying, what do I got to do? I pass it, I can't catch it for him either. Nice look away pass by Sanford.
All right, the Bulldogs trying to cut into that Siena Heights lead as you look at that St. bench over there. Wesche with the basketball. Working it around, backdoor pass to Boring. Pangborn off the glass, no good. Rebound to Salenbine.
Well, Jason Boring making a valiant effort to keep that ball in bounds.
Bryant over the timeline. Sanford. Oh, Sanford almost threw it away, picked up by JoJo Bogan.
Good man-to-man defense right now, but
almost a walk.
Almost a walk's right.
Joe Detling almost caught by the official. Bryant takes it in the paint. No good. Rebound. Stolen right out of the hands of Sanford, and the ball is thrown away by number 32 for Adrian, Clayton Novak. He tried to lead Wesche down court, but was way over his head, not out of bounds.
Yeah. Maybe the court's a little longer over at Adrian College. You can get away with that, but
well, Boring's going to get a rest as Zernico checks back in the lineup for Adrian College, and coming back in, Dennis Douglas replacing Novak. 11:08 remaining in the game. 59-51, Siena Heights. Bryant with the basketball. Salenbine trying to get it down low to Detling. Can't do it. Here's a three-point shot by Sanford. It's no good. Nice. Salenbine right there to put it up and in. He got the garbage basket. It counts anyway. Back to a 10-point lead, 61-51.
You bet. Nice job.
Campbell with it. Zernico. Pangborn down low. Over Salenbine, puts it up. Partially blocked, it looked like. Here's cherry picking as Sanford. He stuffs it through. Oh, boy. 63-51.
Yeah.
Buck Riley, does he want a timeout here to calm him down a little bit? Zernico.
Wouldn't be a bad idea, Pat, because they're still within reach. They've been in reach, and now the...
Douglas got away with palming the basketball call.
Sure
Pangborn with it in the paint. Dogs look a little bit confused here.
Well, they don't have Boring on the floor. Oh, and a nice
driving layup by Eric Zernico.
Zernico playing a great game tonight. He is doing a good job.
63-53. Here's a three-pointer again, no good. Rebound comes down for Zernico. Douglas with it. Campbell. Wesche gets it back up top. Around the horn they go. Here's a shot by Pangborn. It's no good. JoJo Bogan gets the rebound. Down low to Salenbine. Salenbine takes it all the way to the basket, but he is fouled by number 50, Mick Pangborn. And so that will be a foul on Pangborn. And that'll be the 7th team foul on Adrian, so we'll be shooting 1-1. Tonight's game is being brought to you in part by the Decor Center Incorporated, the specialists for all your decorating needs. By Free Life Rally. Don't miss seeing the world's strongest man set a world record this Friday night at Bethany Assembly of God Church in Adrian. And by Town & Country Kitchens, for the kitchen of your dreams, offering Marilat kitchen cabinets. By Jackson Community College, offering classes in Adrian and Tecumseh. And by your Subway stores on North and South Main Streets in Adrian. Subway's the place where fresh is the taste.
We sure appreciate our sponsors, Pat, and if there's anybody watching these games and have enjoyed them, we hope that the fans will let these sponsors know that they appreciate this participation that help make these broadcasts possible. Also, we'd like to thank both the schools, Siena Heights and also Adrian College, and the coaching staffs for helping to make this game possible. We had excellent assistance from the sports information people, getting us some good statistics, and of course the interviews before, during, and after the game. Thank you, Siena Heights, and thank you, Adrian College.
As you get a good look at some of the fans here at Siena Heights Activity Center, some nice entertainment in the background, and it's been just a great night here.
It is a good night, and you know, it's nice. There's a lot of families here tonight, a lot of kids here with mom and dad that get a taste of college basketball, and I really don't care, Pat, whether it's small college or big-time hoops. This is a good environment to see.
Let's take a look at that dunk on that. We have a replay on that. Here it comes.
Great outlet pass.
As you see Sanford coming down all alone. Douglas was just a little bit late, and he just jams it through, and the Partisans here are up on their feet.
Yeah.
Back to live action here as you take a look at the Adrian College bench. As Jamie Salenbine will be at the free throw line.
83% shooter, Pat. He
missed it.
Off on that
Front
one.
end of the 1-and-1. Adrian College coming back down. Douglas with it. Todd Wesche. Douglas. Campbell takes the three. It's good.
Oh, boy,
Mike Campbell. 63-56. 9:10 to play. As you get a good look at Campbell. His 10th point of the evening. Woodmore with the basketball for the Saints. Salenbine. Salenbine behind the back dribble. Gets it back for Bryant. Woodmore. Good defense by Adrian.
Very good defense, Pat.
Here's Detling taking it down. Here's a three-point try by Sanford. It's no good. I thought that was going to bounce back in again, but it didn't. Adrian College with the basketball. Douglas with it. Wesche. Around the horn they go. Eric Boring in the ball game. Down to Jason. Back to Jason. He takes to the basket, and it is stuffed in his face by Detling, and the ball goes off of Jason Boring out of bounds, and Siena Heights will have the basketball.
Well, that's one of those experiences as a freshman. You run up the court and say, I don't think I want to try that one again. But Jason just puts his heart into this and leaves it all on the floor.
Well, Detling 6'7". He's a junior from Clinton, and that's a lot to go up against.
It really is, and they've been at each other all night. Size and experience there.
Salenbine with a tray. It's good. Jamie Salenbine again from the corner. That's two in a row for him. Here's a steal by Woodmore. He goes to the basket. Oh, and he is fouled heavily by Campbell as he goes to the floor. Oh, my, that was a major league hit.
Yes, it was.
As Campbell will pick up the personal foul.
Yeah, that was a major league hit.
Let's take a look at that again on the replay as Woodmore comes down and Campbell just goes at him and throws him out of bounds.
Yeah, it was a windmill of a swing there, going for the ball, but making sure that there's no chance of it going in. And
Dwayne Francis, as you see, coming in for Douglas.
Yeah, Campbell, 6'4", big boy.
All right, shooting two will be Kevin Woodmore, a 5'10" senior from Auburn Hills, Avondale. Also played at Oakland Community College. First one's up and good.
Shooter. Yeah, Kevin showing a lot of class coming up off of a hard foul like that. Just getting back to business here at the free throw line.
And the second one is no good. Rebound comes off for Campbell for Adrian College. 7:58 to play. Francis with it. He puts it up. No good. Rebounded Detling. Here come the Saints. Joe Detling over for number 22. Chuck Worthy now back in the ball game. Woodmore, the free throw line. Passes off, and a jump ball called, and some pushing and shoving. And the officials right there to pull them apart as tempers flared just for a couple of seconds.
Yeah, it's just a little too crowded in there, Pat. The ball was rolling around and just got too crowded.
And the officials right there. Let's see whether they're going to call here. Yeah, they're talking to both teams.
Yeah, they needed to pull them away from each other.
And Jason Boring checks out of the ball game. Now Boring picks up the foul. As you see him there, it looks like he's taking care of business on the lip.
Yeah.
And
yeah, I think the officials are trying to figure out whose guy's supposed to be shooting the ball. And another conference over at the scorers table here, Pat.
Yep. As Pangborn is at the scorers table. Now he's coming back down and having some words with Coach Buck Riley. Yeah, we have a technical foul also on Boring. And a technical foul on Detling, so it's a double technical.
Yeah. Well, you know, whether either kid deserved it, it may not be a bad call by the officials at this time. Just to, it's almost like that offsetting penalty you see in football. Unfortunately, nobody's really happy about it, but there's got to be a point of control, and I think this is the officials' way of trying to say we are going to be in control of this game.
All right, at the free throw line, we've got Detling, Joe Detling.
Yeah, and he's shooting the one-on-one here. This is from the foul.
That's right. And the first one's up, and it is good.
All right.
That makes it 68-56. A 12-point margin here for the Saints. Second one, no good.
All right.
And now we'll shoot the technical foul here.
Yeah, where the technical.
Let's take a look at the replay here as we can try to figure this out.
Okay.
There's Woodmore with a basketball.
Right.
He tries to dribble down low. He runs in to Campbell. Now there's a scramble there, and some elbows are flying. And a little pushing and shoving, and it looked like Eric Boring, number 44, was the one who was doing the shoving.
Yeah, but I think he caught an elbow by Detling.
The first one was no good. Second one was good by Campbell.
Yeah. Again, it's one of the situations where I don't think any of that was intentional, Pat. It just happened, and
heat of the battle.
Heat of the battle, but the heat of the battle brings out some emotion sometimes. Oh.
And here's a shot by Detling. It's no good. As you get a shot of the bench over there, Fred Smith can't believe it. He's missing all these shots. And he misses that one, too.
Goodness. Okay.
So it will be a jump ball, apparently, and the possession arrow is in the favor of Siena Heights, so they'll have the basketball. 7:37 to play in the game. 68-57.
Oh.
As Woodmore with the basketball. Chuck Worthy takes it down to the baseline for Salenbein. Detling takes it down on Campbell, but can't take the shot. Back up top. 14 on the shot clock. Salenbein takes it down. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Here's the shot by Bryant, no good. Rebound comes off for Pangborn, and the Bulldogs have life.
Excellent intensity on the defensive end that time by Adrian College. Very good.
Pangborn down low. Back up top. We're Boring. Francis Down low, off the glass, no good. Rebound to Jamie Salenbine, and almost caught with walking with it, but Dwayne Francis there trying to get the ball away from him. Woodmore with it. Goes to his left. Holds it up. Bryant with it. Goes down to the baseline. On Wishy. Woodmore. Salenbine, turnaround jumper over Pangborn, no good. Rebound comes down for Eric Boring. And here come the Bulldogs. Campbell, Pangborn, trying to back in on Salenbine. He does, goes to the basket, puts it up, no good. Rebound to Francis. He puts it up, and he is fouled by Salenbine, number 42. Has some good action down low underneath. They had the shot, couldn't put it in, but finally got the foul call.
Adrian College is doing a good job on the intensity and the defense. There's the missed shot. Keeping it alive.
Salenbine picks up his third, and here it is right here as he got him on the arm on the way up. Good shot there by Rob Breckel.
Yeah.
At the free throw line, we have number 21, Dwayne Francis. And he makes it.
Puts it down. If Adrian College can pick up now the offensive intensity like we're seeing on their defensive end right now, they're going to pull this game reeling in close.
And the second one is rolls right off. Woodmore brings it up for the Saints. It's 68-58, 10-point margin. Just over 6 minutes to play, and a foul going to be called on Pangborn as he was pushing off on number 44, Chris Williams. So Pangborn picks up his second. That's the 10th. We're in the double bonus. All right, Williams will be shooting 2. It's up, no good off the back of the iron.
I'll tell you what, this isn't what you want to see. It's only a 10-point game, 6 minutes and 4 seconds left, Pat.
See Boring getting up off the bench, ready to check back in for Adrian College. Williams makes the second one. Pangborn will check out of the ball game.
Okay, Siena Heights putting full court pressure on right here.
Campbell will play it in for Weshy.
Zone pressure.
Dwayne Francis gets it over the line. Weshy on the right side. Timeout called by Weshy as Adrian College wants to talk it over. 69-58 is our score. 5:56 remaining in the game, and we're not through yet, Ed.
Yeah, Buck Riley there pointing out to the officials one more time. They only have Siena Heights only has 14 fouls this entire half versus the 10 that have been called on the Bulldogs.
Well, the Saints fans here going around with their flag. Says Saints on it. Trying to fire up the crowd here, Ed.
Yeah, it's neat to see the younger kids involved, the younger fans involved, and the appreciation of the fans for their participation. Adrian College, Pat, is 10 for 14 from the free throw line. Siena Heights, 7 for 13. When I talked to Fred Smith earlier tonight, he was lamenting the fact that there were a couple games where they just shot very poorly from the free throw line. And you can't win the close games when you shoot poorly from the free throw line. And we had talked about that at the beginning of the game. Both of these teams have dropped some close games.
Well, we've just been notified that Derek Bryant, a senior from Detroit, Martin Luther King, has just gone over the 1,000-point mark of the season. And what a feat that is, Ed.
That's an outstanding memory that he will carry with him for the rest of his life. And it's just really special.
The Bulldogs will play it into Francis, Dwayne Francis.
Almost.
Here's a steal by Woodmore behind the back dribble. JoJo Bogan comes up with it. What a nice play by Woodmore. He has the basketball again.
Excellent ball.
Williams down low. Almost started picked up by Salenbine. Now it's picked up by JoJo Bogan. Some nice physical play underneath there. I wouldn't want to be down there.
No.
Detling gets it back up top. 5 on the shot clock. They're going to have to hurry. Here's a three-pointer by Woodmore. Oh, that'll kill you. 72-58. Here come the Dogs. Eric Boring with it over the timeline. Francis with it. They're going to have to start shooting some threes here to get back in it.
Yeah, they are.
And a foul call on Woodmore, as Todd Wesche will be the recipient of the foul, but we are not in a shooting situation, as that's only the 5th team foul on the Saints, so they've got a couple more to give.
Yeah, and they'll give them too. Of course, Coach Riley's over there reminding them they got 5 fouls to catch up.
Todd Wesche. 5 minutes exactly to play in the game. Eric Boring. Down low to brother Jason. Francis.
Now they know he's not going to shoot. They're really laying off of him.
Boring.
He's wide open right there.
Francis takes it down low, and a blocking foul called on number 12, JoJo Bogan.
JoJo did an excellent job to try to be there, but the official called the block foul on him.
Still not a shooting foul, as that's the 6th team foul on the Saints. Eric Boring will play it in. Gonna have to hurry. Gets it in for Jason. Cross quarter to Wesche. 3-point try. It's no good. Rebound comes off for number 22, Chuck Worthy. 4.5 to play in the game. Worthy taking it down on Boring. Here's a steal by Mike Campbell. Campbell coming down quickly. Takes it all the way to the basket, coast to coast, and he is hammered as he goes to the basket.
It was a good, strong move by their big man that time to take that ball up there. I really thought he was going to dish off, and he...
Bogan picks up the personal foul, number 12.
Took it right.
And now we are in the bonus situation.
Yeah. Finally.
Here's the replay. As Campbell coming right down in the paint, and there it is, number 12. Bogan caught him on the arm. 2-shot foul for Mike Campbell. First one's no good, and that hurts.
Yeah. Got to be making him now, Pat. He's a 78% free throw shooter on the year, and the 2nd leading scorer on the team, averaging almost 14 points a game.
Second shot is good. 72-59, 4:21 to play in the game. As Woodmore will bring it up for the Saints, being guarded by Wesche. Detling. Williams.
Oh,
Woodmore. Here's Williams with a rebound, and he is fouled. And some pushing and shoving going on down there again. And this is an emotional game, as Chris Williams being restrained by the official. I think it was more like Jason Boring just tried to hold him from falling, and I think that's where the pushing and shoving.
Well, they're going to call the intentional foul, and he put his arms around him, but there was no intent there to inflict harm or whatever. But
and Buck Riley quickly up off the bench and pointing to the official. He wants an official call here.
Yeah. Well, Chris was jumping around and trying to get out of the hug that he was in, and that just kind of accentuated things a little bit. But there was no intention. I think Chris has had a frustrating night. Some real sloppy ball handling, and he's missed a couple shots inside. He's getting hammered a little bit of frustration maybe.
And he misses both of them.
And that doesn't help. That doesn't help.
Well, Siena will have the basketball anyway with 4:02 remaining in the game. 72-59 they lead. What's been a spirited and emotional game here at the Activity Center tonight. JoJo will play it in to Detling all the way to the basket. He was all alone. And Joe Detling, 34, puts it through. 74-59. Campbell takes it in the paint. Almost stolen away. Campbell picks it up. Looking for somebody. It's stolen away. Right back by Adrian. Wesche tries the three. It's good. Todd Wesche. 74-62.
Well, that's a good answer, but they can't play offense for 30 seconds and then shoot that.
And we have, an official timeout. As I'm not sure what Fred Smith up off the bench talking with the official.
We had an injury over here by one of the Siena Heights players. He's on the bench now, but that was the reason for the stop play.
All right, Chris Williams with it. Woodmore. Sanford in the corner. Here's the shot.
JoJo.
Good. JoJo from downtown. 77-62. Here's Campbell going to the basket.
Oh,
nice driving layup over the outstretched arms of Chris Williams. 17 points for him tonight. 3 minutes to play in the game. 77-64. Woodmore in the corner. Almost a steal, picked up by Detling. Here's JoJo again for three. It's good. Oh, he's on fire now.
I was just thinking the same thing, Pat.
22 points.
Yes.
80-64. As
There
the
he
Dogs
goes.
have it stolen away. Here comes Woodmore.
Oh no! Oh!
And almost a stuff.
Yeah, that was a design play there, Pat.
Ryan Sanford missed the slam.
Yeah.
As Woodmore put it up off the glass for him.
Yeah, he really did. That was designed all the way.
2:20 to go in the game. Here's Chris Williams. Turnaround jumper. Count it.
Nice move by Williams.
As the Saints now pulling away from the Bulldogs with just over 2 minutes to play. Timeout going to be called with 2:06 remaining in the game. It's Siena Heights 82, Siena Heights 64. As you take a look at the Adrian College huddle over there on the far side, what can you say?
Well, I think you're looking right now, Pat, at a situation where they were taking too much time offensively to even get a shot attempt, and that was probably a minute and a half ago. So they've got to be in a mode now that whoever's in an open position, they have to shoot. We've observed tonight there were guys on the Adrian team that were wide open with the ball and not even looking at the basket to shoot. They all have to be looking to shoot right now.
And some of the partisans here leaving the seats and thinking that this one is over with 2:06 remaining in the game, 82-64.
Well, they're probably right. With the 35-second clock, shot clock in college ball, you look at 2 minutes and you realize there's only a few possessions left. And if Siena Heights doesn't decide to keep running, they'll stretch those possessions out and win this game handily.
I think we have a replay of that missed dunk. We can catch it up
this
real
was a great
quick.
design play. Plays
And
it out there.
Here's Woodmore. He just places it off the glass.
Knows his trailers there.
And Sanford just kind of missed it by a few inches. Back to live action. Adrian College will have the basketball. Campbell will play it in. Douglas. Wishy.
Nice
Three-pointer.
shot.
Good.
Boy, he was
Nice
squared
shot.
up. Full court pressure right now.
And they're going to foul now. And Woodmore will go to the free throw line as Dennis Douglas, number 14, gets up off the floor. Fourth personal foul on him, so...
All right, Woodmore shooting 71% from the free throw line.
He gets ready to go.
Siena Heights is not a bad free throw shooting team on the year, 71%, but they've had their troubles tonight.
Well, he makes that one, makes it 83-67. Couple players getting up off the bench. Salenbine coming in. Second shot is good. Also coming in, Derek Bryant. He's 3 for 4 tonight. Woodmore is from the line. Sanford checks out of the ball game. Here comes Adrian College.
Yeah,
Dennis Douglas.
Can't waste a lot of time.
Tried to take it to the basket, almost thrown off. As now it is stolen away. As Bryant steals it. Goes to the basket, puts it up and in as he goes to the, he was pushed before the shot.
Yeah,
but
he sure was.
Official didn't call it.
No, he didn't.
Here's a three-pointer by Campbell. It's no good. Rebounded Detling. Off for Woodmore.
All right, they're milking it now.
Trying to work the clock.
Oh, baby.
Salenbine in the corner just holds it up. And a foul called on Campbell as he pushed Salenbine. With a minute 20 to go, it's pretty much in the bag here for Siena Heights College. They lead 86-67.
One of our local boys here going to the line right now.
Jamie Salenbine, fifth-year senior here at as JoJo Bogan comes out of the ball game, gets a fine hand. He ends up with 14 points on the evening. Excuse me, 22 points. Salenbine has 14. Okay, we got that straight. All right, Jamie at the free throw line.
He's the leading free throw shooter for this team, Pat.
You almost jinxed him there, too.
I thought, oh, boy, here we go again. Yeah, he does a great job for them.
That's his first free throw tonight. Second one's up. Good. 88-67, a minute 18 to play. Campbell with it. And it's tipped out of bounds off the hands of number 30, Greg Hartman, a 6'2 junior from Wayne Memorial. As we have a host of St. players coming in the ball game now, as Woodmore checks out of the ball game. Salenbine also checking out, and number 32, Derek Bryant, all having a seat on the bench and getting some high fives on the bench. Good game for all of those players.
They really did a nice job when they had to here in the second half.
Douglas with it. Todd
Nice.
Wesche, three-pointer, and he is on fire.
He is.
88-70, and 12 points for Todd Wesche so far tonight.
Yeah, Wesche only a 5'8 sophomore, but squares up to the basket real well behind that three-point line.
Campbell picks up the foul, will travel down and shoot some more free throws. Try to improve that percentage for Siena Heights.
Yeah, they really had a rough early going from the free throw line.
Anthony Staffney at the free throw line. He's a 5'8 freshman from Detroit de Porres.
Yeah, he's only been to the line 4 times this season. He's made 2.
3.
Call it 3, that's right.
And all the Saints are way back at center court as you get a good look at Zernicka on the bench. Second one's good. Staffney. A minute to play in the game. Bulldogs. Here's a three-pointer partially blocked. Picked up and a double dribble going to be called on number 20.
They call it travel.
Tim Foster.
Yeah, little travel there.
Yep. And he knew it as he smiles as he comes back down court. Number 20. And we'll play it down here with Mike Campbell on the far side of the court. 53 seconds exactly to play. Gets it in for Douglas. Three-point shot, no good. Rebound goes out of bounds. Say it was last touched by Pangborn for Adrian College. And we have another foul called as it's going to go against Todd Wesche, I believe, number 11 for Adrian College. We'll travel down again and shoot some more free throws.
43 seconds left, Pat. It's a 20-point difference, and I don't think the 20 points really is an indication of the intensity of the game, I guess.
Well, at the free throw line, number 40, Staffney, again, he makes it.
Yep. Helping that free throw average tonight.
And he's got one more. 91-70. And it is in. All right, here come the Bulldogs back. Douglas. Chris Keller. Douglas with a three. It's good.
Way
Oh,
downtown.
92-73, another foul called. As we said before, we have a lot of local players from in and around the county playing in tonight's ball game for Adrian College. Of course, we had Jason Boring and Eric Boring from Sand Creek. Brian Puffer from Tecumseh. He hasn't played here tonight yet. From Siena Heights, Joe Detling from Clinton, and Jamie Salenbine and Ryan Sanford, both from Hudson High School. At the free throw line, number 20, Tim Foster puts it through. 6'2" junior from North Muskegon, East Kentwood.
Pat, it has to be real exciting for the local families to be able to come and watch their sons play for 4 years in college. That is just a neat treat, and we congratulate the coaches in selecting these players, and for the players selecting these colleges and giving us a few more years of excitement.
Campbell was tied up, and a foul going to be called on number 30 for Siena Heights, Greg Hartman. As he shakes his head, just ran right into him.
Yeah.
But he knows the victory is at hand.
Yeah.
94-73.
Campbell was averaging 14 points a game and is at the line for the 1-on-1.
Good. That's 18 for Campbell tonight.
Okay.
He had a good game.
He did, yeah, and he had to step up and play a good game and move that average a little higher. That's right.
Second one's no good, short. And it's tipped, picked up by Campbell. Wishy is fouled, as you see.
Yep. It was a good fake by Wishy.
That's right, number 40, Anthony Staffney. It's his first personal foul. But Todd Wishy's first trip to the free throw line. He's got 12 points so far in the evening. Get a good look at Todd. First one's good.
Still a lot of people hanging around here, Pat.
Second one's up, and it's in and out.
Rimmed out.
Rebound comes off, and you called it. Another foul.
Yep, another foul. 12.1 seconds left to go, Pat, and it's a...
Taking us about 20 minutes to play this last minute and a half.
Yeah, it really has. We were commenting at halftime how fast this game, and at least how fast the first half went. And here we are coming down to the end of the game, and the last 53 seconds have taken several minutes.
Dan Whiston at the free throw line. Of course, we got a big one coming up next week here in Lenawee County Sports, the rematch. Tecumseh traveling to Adrian to take on the Maples as Winston makes the first one.
Well, Pat, we traveled to Tecumseh when they first played, and we'll be at the Adrian home hardwood next week.
Second one's good by Winston. 10 seconds to go. Wishy trying to get up to three, but he is fouled. And Winston kind of looks at him and, no, come on, official, I didn't do it.
Yeah.
Let's get the game over with.
Yeah,
as he has a nice smile on his face.
That's right. They're going to give him a. Three attempts, I think. Yep. They said that was a 3-point attempt.
All right, here's Todd again. Oh, he misses it. 4.8 seconds. And there are still a lot of people here. Second one's good.
Well, they want to see the presentation of the milk can again, Pat, even though it will stay here at Siena Heights for the 9th year in a row.
I think it's 8th year in a row now. I think they won it 7 in a row, yeah.
Okay.
15 points for Wishy as this game is just about over. Here's a 3-point try. No good. Shot at the buzzer is no good by 52, Roger Williams. And the Siena Heights Saints have defeated the Adrian College Bulldogs by a score of 96-77. We'll be back with our final stats on tonight's ball game. But first, let's take a look at some of the upcoming games here on Lenawee County Sports.
Siena Heights players are celebrating the 8th year of winning the coveted milk can, Pat, and hopefully next year we're going to have the originator of that can join us as we broadcast this game.
All right. As the Telegrams got their pictures, we got our pictures, and well, a great game here tonight, and of course that big one next week, Adrian High School Tecumseh. Looking forward to that one too.
Another crosstown rivalry almost.
That's right. Right now, let's get out to Cliff Washburn with our Lenawee County basketball player of the game and the winning head coach.
All right, we're here with Coach Smith and JoJo Bogan, who is the player of the game. JoJo, a couple minutes left. You hit a couple clutch three-pointers. What about those, man?
What it was, we got the ball inside to Joe and Chris, and the guards were doubling down hard on them, and they just kicked it out to me, and I had the opportunity to shoot, and I was nailing them tonight.
Not afraid to put it up. Oh, no. What a great game. Coach, you know, they came down with a strategy at the end. They wanted to foul you. You hit some great free throws down the end.
Yeah, we struggled there in the middle part of the game shooting free throws, but all in all, our team played very well tonight, and we shot well. I think, as we talked earlier, if you look at I thought we did a good job on the boards. I think we pressured the ball pretty well, and we shot the ball well, the things we had to do to win. And JoJo and other guys made them pay for doubling down. Adrian College is a very physical, scrappy team. Coach Riley does a real good job. We played well tonight. Let's not make no mistake about it. I thought we played very well.
And earned the victory all the way around. JoJo, congratulations, player of the game. Coach Smith, great game. Back to you guys.
Well, thanks a lot, Cliff. Player of the game, JoJo Bogan, and he did play an excellent ball game here tonight, Ed.
He's an excellent ball player, and like he said, when he's hitting and he's on, he is going to be hot, and he was hot tonight.
All right, let's check out those final stats on tonight's ball game. Here's Jane Ream.
Okay, for Adrian College, Campbell with 18 points and 6 rebounds. Wishy with 15 points. Douglas with 10 points and 3 boards. Zernicow with 10 points and 1 rebound. Boring, that's Jason Boring with 9 points and 8 rebounds. Pangborn with 8 points and 7 rebounds. Francis with 7 points and 3 rebounds. And for a total of 77 points, and they had 37 rebounds on the night. And for Siena Heights College, Bogan with 22 points and 4 rebounds. Salenbein with 16 points, 11 rebounds. Williams with 13 points and 10 rebounds. Bryant with 11 points and 2 rebounds. Sanford with 9 points, 2 rebounds. Detling with 9 points, 9 rebounds. Woodmore with 6 points and 1 rebound. Staffney with 4 points. Winston with 2 points and 1 rebound. Foster with 2 points, 2 rebounds. Worthy with 2 points and 4 rebounds. Total 96 points, 50 rebounds on the night.
All right, Jane, thank you very much. And tonight's game has been brought to you by Family Productions of Adrian and sponsored locally by the Decor Center Incorporated, the specialist for all your decorating needs. By Free Life Rally. Don't miss seeing the world's strongest man set a world record this Friday night at Bethany Assembly of God Church in Adrian. By Town & Country Kitchens, for the kitchens of your dream, offering Marilat kitchen cabinets. By Jackson Community College, offering classes in Adrian and Tecumseh. And by your Subway stores on North and South Main Streets in Adrian. Subway's the place where fresh is the taste.
And Pat, we'd like to thank our cable channels, local TCI cable here in Adrian, and also the cable channel of Irish Hills.
All right, well, that's just about going to wrap things up for us here at the Activity Center on the campus of Siena Heights College. It's been a pleasure bringing you the ball game tonight. Once again, the final score of this game tonight, Siena Heights College 96, Adrian College 77. On behalf of Ed Gore, Jane Ream, and Cliff Washburn, this is Pat Hayes saying be sure to join us next Thursday night here on your cable channel. Adrian playing host to the Tecumseh Indians right here on your cable system. Till that time, have yourselves a great evening.